Time's now 7:12 and the new year's almost here, and many of us are eager to set New Year's resolutions to make the upcoming year better than 2020. Touro family medicine physician Dr. Meredith Maxwell joins us now to explain how we should and how we can be approaching setting our resolutions for 2021 still in this pandemic. Dr. Maxwell, good morning and thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So you kind of have a guide, I guess I can call it, to get people through these resolutions and be successful when setting them. I know a lot of people set resolutions and throw them to the wayside a few weeks in, especially with a pandemic, but how can people successfully succeed in these resolutions?
I think small, realistic goals is going to be key here. And then reaching baby milestones for that bigger goal is going to help us stick to those resolutions, because it's not going to be as big of a failure in your mind. So say you want to lose 30 pounds over the course of X amount of time. You say, I want to lose 5 by this, 5 by then, and then you actually accomplish that goal, so you stick to it. And it's not that big a deal if you maybe only lose 3 instead of 5. You refocus, reassess, and figure out, where did I go wrong? How can I make it better? So maybe journaling about yourself and learning about your habits, and you can fix those habits, because everybody I know doesn't really accomplish their goals, and by March it's just everybody's
right.
gone.
Right.
And, they throw them out the window. So I think baby steps accomplish goals, and patting yourself on the back for those goals are really important.
And of course, you just mentioned sometimes you may not reach if you do have a goal to maybe every month lose 5 pounds, you may not reach that mark, and that's okay, right?
Right. Reevaluate your strategies, develop a new plan. Flexibility with yourself. I think people are so stringent, and they're like, oh, I'm done. We're over. I cheated. You have to give yourself a little slack. Learn about why you failed, and then kind of restart from there. I think that's a really important thing to accomplishing your goals.
And then you just mentioned too, sometimes you'll get to month 2 of the new year and you had more cheat days than not. You didn't reach those weight loss goals you set for yourself, and you may just want to quit, but you got to keep going, right? You can't just throw it all away in March. You got to keep trying, right?
You do. And I'm seeing a lot of patients, not being able to work around the COVID issues with exercise. And there are other ways to get your exercise in, and I'm seeing a lot of people with weight gain. So outdoor activities are very important. You can even there's a lot of YouTube and free things on the computer now that they can take advantage of, so it doesn't necessarily have to be in a gym. So you can work around the COVID issues.
And speaking of working around COVID, just adapting with how things are. You may not be able to go to the gym like you mentioned, but outside is still open. As long as the weather's nice, you can get outside, right?
That's right. And then remember, if you relapse into a bad habit, don't view it as a failure. View it as a learning opportunity to get to know yourself so that you can change that habit. It's 30 days to make a habit. So, these habits have been formed over years and years. It's not going to change over a week. So
exactly. Well, Dr. Maxwell, we appreciate those reminders as we approach the new year. Happy New Year to you and your family, and best wishes on your resolutions. I know we all need to set them, and so best wishes in succeeding on yours.
Thank you so much.